It's the KY.N.G.MUSIX. Experience music, man. Make sure y'all go cop that, man. Make sure y'all tune in. Stezo Radio. Love.
Radio show where we go toe to toe. Hot topic, dropping knowledge straight from Chicago, and it's our point of view. So tell me what you gon' do. Drop a line, don't be lying, trying to get with the crew. Cause we be talking them facts, exposing them fiction. Man, it's so real that we be causing some friction. Probably something you missing. Ain't no need to be dissing. Just relax here and listen because we spitting and simping. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show. The Stezo Radio Show.
All right, y'all. Welcome back. It's time for another edition of Stezo Radio. I'm probably going to be getting cussed out a lot on this topic because we talking about the Gucci ban. Banning Gucci. 3 months, life, whatever the fuck it is. Go ahead and get to the intros, man, so we can get this shit over with. Go.
SamNicky.
DN.
Saints and Curt.
LeVizzle.
HardKnock.
Now, the reason why I'm acting like this is because I told y'all before, I don't believe in bans. I don't believe in all this banning shit. I'm a leader, not a follower. I'm not telling you not to ban. I just don't believe the shit works. Never seen a ban work. You know what I'm saying? So, convince me that I'm wrong, I guess. First off, any of y'all in here banning Gucci?
I've been banning Gucci. I've been banning Gucci my whole life.
Banning them not by choice, nigga. I can't afford them. By choice. Like I had a choice in the matter.
I don't see the point.
I mean, honestly, even in looking at some of that stuff, like, I mean, most of it got it's either the Gucci colors or it's the G's. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, it's the same style, some of the same stuff you just saw.
Same pattern color.
You know, for how many years? So I don't see where, you know, unless you buying that real designer stuff, and even then, like, I mean, come on, I have no use for that.
The way they charge for this shit is like they pull the fabric off the skin of a butterfly in the motherfucking rainforest of Nile somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. It just seems like this is the same exact shit they sell at Walmart, man. You put a Gucci tag on it, it's $2,000 now.
Actually,
tell me where did this leather come? Did this leather come off of bat's wings or some shit? Did y'all just sew a bunch of bat wings together and say, hey, this is some exclusive shit?
Gucci shit
this
comes
shit $4,000.
And then everybody else makes replicas.
But it's the same cotton and the same zippers and the same.
Yes,
it is, because I can use it like a zipper.
Much finer fabrics.
I don't believe
much finer fabric.
Nigga, you cheat. Inside joke. Inside nigga. But nah, I don't know. I mean, shit. I mean, most was like, you know, we should ban them or whatnot. I don't think Gucci looked at me and was like, we lost a customer.
Right.
Because they never had one fucking with me because I can't afford the shit.
You know, I thought about it. I think that the number of blacks that does buy stuff like that is a percentage that they think is minuscule. Because it's not a whole lot of black folks that's really, truly coming to the store and spending. I'm not saying, one thing we had to come across is it's like every black person ain't broke. There's some motherfuckers out here got that chop, all right?
Yeah.
So they can buy whatever they want, but it just seems like a company like them would have been very careful, and it's like they did it on purpose to get rid of us. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe we can do shit to get these niggas to stop buying our shit. Because it's degrading our...
I really don't think they care. They just put stuff out there, and whoever buys it, buys it.
Yeah.
They wouldn't care. They wouldn't care if somebody black had that on.
Well, do you think, because
as long as they bought it.
That's a good point you just said, you know, they just put, because I do sit there and I be like, so these motherfuckers in the boardroom and not one motherfucker said, I don't know about this one.
Right.
Nobody thought about that.
But see, everything doesn't boil down to the boardroom. You got, you know, creative director that might have green-lighted that. So the board knew nothing about that, okay? They like, hey, this the new spring line, this the winter line. You know, so
And that one motherfucker could have been racist.
Right, but
No, I'm saying they're pushing the line. The boardroom is pushing the line. They're making sure everything is out
Right.
there. But the creative director is the one that's saying, okay, this piece, yeah, we want this piece, we want that piece. Like whoever that motherfucker is.
But he didn't run that. I mean, he don't have partners, somebody who work with him, and nobody. Even if it's 3 motherfuckers,
Corporate structure. There had to be somebody, one person that green lighted that. Okay, and whoever that person is that green light, I'd like to know who that was. Like who okayed this.
But I'm
shit?
saying like,
Okay, I don't look at Gucci as a whole. I'm sorry, I don't have Gucci as a whole responsible for that sweater.
But let's
now,
just-
it's their company. They should be held responsible for. But I'm looking at the person that said, okay, let's put this out here.
But I'm like, if you sitting there, if me, SamNicky, and Stezo, you know, we put a design together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we put this bullshit. Out of 3 of us, nobody say this shit ain't make sense. Then we take it to you, and then you don't even say it don't make sense. It's like, are y'all fucking nobody?
Now
It's possible.
that's cool too. But if all of us were sitting at this table and we was all white, it would be some
Exactly.
stuff that black folks don't know. Like the millennials, I done sat at the table. I mean, on the couch with my daughters and watched movies that I seen. Like these are called classics. And I asked, "You ever seen this before?" Nope. Don't know shit about it. Who is this person? Who is that person? So we assuming that a board full of white people would have known that blackface was bad, but if they have never been addressed by this shit or nothing like that, they can say, "Oh, that's just an animated character of a black person." Ignorance could have put this shit in motion.
Right, but I would think that Gucci been around for a long time, right? And nobody touched blackface.
But nobody.
I'm
but-
pretty
but
sure
see, the
somebody
thing
in
is,
there knew, like, look,
it's-
this
I
is
mean,
the reason we never
at
went
the
that
end
route.
of the day, I'm not trying to make excuses for him,
Right.
but this type of shit is kind of stuff that we don't understand, and we think it's common sense, but like it ain't. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's not.
Right,
They
it's
they
not.
might not even know that such thing as blackface existed until right now.
No, but see, what?
No.
See, I refuse to
White
believe that.
white
was-
folks be out the loop about our shit. That's
there
why
was
they be
one
so
person-
ignorant about
There
us.
was one person that designed that on purpose, and the people that let it go was totally ignorant.
That's what
Okay.
it was.
The person that came up with this, like, yeah,
Go ahead,
this is what we
Sam,
gonna do.
No, I was just gonna, basically what LeVizzle says. Like they more than likely looked. There was probably a group of people that looked at that design and thought this was genius because it comes up over your face. They didn't pay attention to the fact that they got this black sweater and then they got this red. They didn't play. They probably like if we changed the little red lining to blue, we would have been okay. Like that's what they. That's all
Maybe
they thought
they came
was
up
this
with it in blue or
face.
green, and
this
somebody decided we're gonna
face
put
sweater
this
is
black.
great.
See,
That's
I'm
what they thought.
See, I'm thinking
It could have
like
been
you-
just the picture that they took to sell the sweater that was the wrong
See, I'm
picture.
thinking
Black
that
sweater, red
they did
They
that.
had blue one with some
I'm-
white lips.
I'm
you know
thinking
what
they
saying?
did
It's a
that,
black
and maybe
sweater. I think they took the
somebody
wrong picture, man.
somebody was like, this shit ain't gonna work, but for my job, he said it. So
Yeah.
fuck. But I believe it had to be somebody that said
I'm
this
not
shit
finna
ain't.
argue with
Somebody
these
tried to
Shit,
say
but
this.
somebody
rich
said,
ass,
nah,
spoiled ass
hey,
Gucci
hey,
motherfuckers.
that's what
Let
they
'em have
putting
them
out.
to-
That's what they putting out.
I'm gonna let them have
But
what
I
they
refuse
want.
to believe every motherfucker.
And
Nobody said this
and
shit
how
ain't
much
smart.
is said turtleneck with the hole in it?
Wasn't it like
'Cause that's
21
what it is.
$2,100, something
Yeah.
like that.
That's what pisses me off about the whole thing. It's a turtleneck
With
with
a
a
hole
hole in it. That's all it is.
What you
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
hard knock?
Yeah, it just roll up over your face. So instead of you buying the mask that come over your head, now you just roll your fucking face in your sweater.
Or do they put this out, like you said, on purpose, but not to get rid of you, just to have you talk about their name?
Well,
Yeah.
not only that, to make fun of your ass, because at the end of the day, they still gonna buy our shit.
Well, I'm
See,
kind of with the
I
I just want you
ignorance
to talk.
factor
I just want
too.
you to talk.
I feel like it's been like that with other products for years.
Hey,
Like, I
Mayweather
think
may as
Jordan
well
been like
come
that for a
on.
long time. Haha, we gonna put this shit out here again. I bet these niggas still gonna buy it.
He may
Hey,
as well
let
put that
let me
sweater
let
on.
me bring up a point. Me and my homie, shout out Harvey Finch. We was talking about this, and he brought something to my attention that I never really thought about. This type of racism is only known in America. I'm not saying they're not racist in other countries, but this type of the blackface and the coon and it's only known in America.
So
Like,
this is only offending American Negroes.
right. So like over there in Italy, let's just say it was designed in Italy.
They
you know
didn't
where
look
they're
at it
from.
that way.
Right. They don't know a lot about our racist jokes and
And that's why I was just saying,
Imagery.
like, I think there is a lot of ignorance involved in this
That's kinda
because
my
even
point.
some of our kids, they don't
But is it
really
really
know
know
about
what
ignorance
blackface?
if you
blackface.
don't know?
Right.
Is it really ignorance if you don't know?
Somebody
That's
did
what
that
it-
shit.
that's the
what it-
definition of
that's
ignorance.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not knowing.
But
Not
no. See, I don't
Being
know.
it's uneducated.
But okay,
Designer.
okay, you're right. You're right. It is ignorance, but at the same time, I can't blame you for something you don't know. You see what I'm saying? If you're saying
And that's kind of the point he was bringing
That's
up.
what I was
can't
saying. Like,
blame
I ain't
you.
really. That's why I'm really not.
So maybe
I'm
it
not
is
sure
ignorance, but
who
it's
it
not.
was.
What is it? Is it blind ignorance?
Yeah.
Is that the term?
It would be. Yeah.
So it's like I can't fault you if you don't know. But the thing is, did you do it knowingly?
Yeah.
That's something totally different.
But can you fault them for not knowing their customers? Because it's almost like they saying
Well, I could
we
definitely-
didn't know
That
that
black
this was
folks was blind
blackface was
yeah.
frowned upon in the U.S. So maybe
Right.
we're not their customers.
Or maybe there's.
Or do you
Designer.
think they looked at that and thought that was blackface?
The designer did it on purpose. Now, outside of that, whoever pushed that through is probably the one that just got to be. Or they say, hey, we're gonna put it out here anyway. We didn't put all this money into these damn whole turtlenecks.
They got to go out, huh?
They gotta go out.
Because I personally don't think they make their stuff for Black America.
Definitely
I
not.
don't think so.
You know what I'm saying? So
It used to be a time where I thought everything was made for us. Nowadays, not so much.
yeah, I never saw that as Black American style because nothing about it represents the culture of Black America.
Yeah, but even if you don't make it about for Black America, don't mean you got to take a shot at Black America for somebody else to wear.
But
You know what I'm saying?
that's
What if they wasn't
that's what I'm
taking a
asking.
shot?
Yeah,
Right,
were they
that's what I'm
taking a
saying.
shot?
Maybe they wasn't. I don't know. But like LeVizzle said, he said, "Oh fuck that nigga, no." And I feel you. Like I said, out of 5 motherfuckers, somebody had to say, "Hey man, I don't know about this one."
I'm gonna be
but
honest
somebody
with
said
you.
the light bill
At
got
least
to be
once they
paid,
put
so
the
fuck it.
once they took the picture, maybe if they were looking at the product, they didn't think nothing of it. But once they saw that girl with it on,
Yeah. Yeah.
it
Should
didn't.
have threw up a red
Yeah.
flag. Like,
Nothing.
Wait a minute.
You
this
know what
look
I'm saying?
something
Well,
familiar.
maybe a
Well,
motherfucker.
I didn't think it looked good.
Maybe a motherfucker was in the boardroom, took a picture, and said, "Watch the net, get this shit."
But I'm really wondering though, because I mean, let's just say we were in charge of designing something to, well, no, because they wasn't trying to celebrate anything. But let's say we designed something, and Mexicans got offended.
What happened to Nike before?
Mm-hmm.
They had a shoe called Air Bacon, and the way the bacon BAKIN bacon. Okay,
That's funny.
but the way the letters were on there, it offended. Was it Arabic? I think it was Arabic people. Because of how what it looked like, they had a problem with it. So they scrapped all the shoes. They took all the shoes off.
I don't
the shelf.
remember. Did you saw the shoe?
Yeah.
Did
I had to-
Latinos
I
have?
look it up.
You
No,
think
no,
the
I'm-
Latinos had a legit case?
No,
on
no.
Well, not the Latino. Wait, who you say had an issue with it?
I have to show you.
No, I'm
what-
just wondering, from your opinion, do you think they had a legit case, or they just kind of
Well,
like?
I can't read. I can't read
Oh,
their
Oh, okay, I
alphabet.
got
You know what I mean? But I saw what they meant, and if I was Nike, I wouldn't have thought that it was nothing wrong with it. But
okay.
because of all the heat that's coming from it,
Right.
yeah,
Fuck
you
it.
gonna
Drop
yeah,
that.
get rid
Drop
of
that. Scrap that line. Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, I remember Adidas. They had some shoes that they were like a concept shoe, and it was all on social media years ago. But it had the cuffs, like the chains. Y'all remember those?
Okay, yeah,
and they had
yeah.
chains to go to the to cuff on your ankle, and they was just like, oh, this is like slavery,
Shackles.
like the shackles of slavery. So
Oh, wow.
they pulled it. Now see, Adidas being what I consider an American company, I kind of figured, hey, y'all kind of should have thought about this.
Now, at the same time, I would see racists as one group. You know, racists, you put racists in a group with the gays in that group and straight people in that group and Satan worshippers in that group, whatever. I think it's just it's the same way that all the rest of these groups are speaking out about how they feel about shit. The racists is popping their heads out, say, hey, look, we got a group too. And we feel a certain way about shit too.
You saying this hoodie,
A
the
lot of that
turtleneck
shit.
is racist?
A lot of this racist shit. A lot of it. A whole lot of it. It's just a representation of people that exist. Like, man, we done had wars with communists and all type of crazy shit where communism as a fucking collection, like sitting down doing the math, really would have worked if people would have rolled with it.
But we are. This is a country. Without getting off topic, it is.
It is, but I mean, we fought wars against people who we call communists, like communists was bad. Like, they turned communism into some shit where, like, they had jumped through your window and slit your throat, and that's not really what it was. But when motherfuckers got a campaign or a passion about how they feel, they liable to sell it in all kind of ways.
And that's kind of how I feel about this boycott. It's like everybody wants to get passionate about the boycott, and they want to make it a Black American issue. And now you're starting to see, let's just cut to the shits. We seen T.I. do his speech, and I'm not knocking T.I. Everybody's free to say what they want to say. But right after T.I. did his speech about the ban for 3 months, you had Floyd Mayweather come call up a camera crew to go spend racks on racks on racks at the Gucci stuff.
Right.
So you had this battle of he's free to do it versus T.I. coming after that with the song "Fuck Nigga,"
Right.
calling basically calling him a coon or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, let me ask you this.
They beefing
Maybe
over
somebody else don't know it. Why just 3 months?
That's my thing.
So I can buy it in 4 months?
That's my thing.
Yeah.
Why
He's trying to show the impact that
on that
Black America has on the spending dollar.
But I could do it in the 4th month?
Well, they want to fuck with their quarter earnings. So
but not the next quarter on.
Well, just to show you how much of an impact that they have, we're gonna hit.
So
they
they
trying
should
to
never do this
they,
again.
they trying to be felt basically. They trying to be felt. They're just trying to make an impact on their numbers. Like,
It's
I'm
like a
just saying, what would be the
spanking.
end
You know,
result?
you
That
get a
makes no
spanking
sense.
Well-
about doing what you did, so then we don't have to go back here and you won't have to revisit this.
Right,
spanking.
you're not gonna
Yeah.
do this again because we're gonna make you lose
Yeah, but
$50 million.
But I'm gonna give it back
Gucci
to
is
you in the
still
next
winning
quarter.
because you still gonna keep buying their shit.
Well,
After the
but-
3rd month.
think
But
about
he's-
think about
yeah.
Nike though.
But
What
he's
happened
trying to
with
do it
Nike?
from a money standpoint. He's not. I don't think he's doing it from a socialist standpoint.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what he's saying. He's saying, okay, for 3 months we gonna ban it. But the 4th month, 5th month, I could go buy some Gucci.
Right,
And we're gonna double up.
right,
now this
How does that make sense?
right.
See, this that shit I be
what's the
talking
point?
about,
They
man.
gonna have new
But that's what I'm
designs
saying.
out there.
I don't think he's
And they're gonna
doing
be
it.
waiting for
They
you.
gonna be waiting on
They're
you.
gonna be waiting for
But
you.
he's
Go
not
for
doing it
hot
to
shit
stop
now.
buying it. He's trying to prove a point that you disrespected
Yeah,
a
that's what
strong,
his speech was about.
a strong
But he's
fan
not
base.
proving the
Understood.
point if you still gonna go back and buy
Understood.
it.
No, your point will be proven if your first quarter earnings are low because
No,
of
yes,
this.
I'm not saying.
Because I mean, they all speak money.
My opinion. You have the fall off, and I'm trying to use Nike as an example. Just like you have so much fall off of people saying, I'm not buying this shit no more. I'm not going to do this. You got a whole nother group of people that are now interested in buying that shit because they know you're no longer buying it.
Yeah.
So now they haven't lost anything. And then
No,
in 3 months.
We don't know until 3 months.
back.
are done.
Hold on. We got Nike as the example. And then in 3 months, when they come back, you got them new customers
And you got
and
the
you
old.
got the old customers coming
And
back.
they doubling up.
And what happened with Nike stock after the Kaepernick thing? What happened with Nike stock?
It went up and went back down.
It balanced back out.
No,
They
Nike,
never-
Nike. When that Kaepernick thing, because I follow it, it hit 108. Nike is at 81 right now.
But it was still higher than what
It
is
made
it
an
not
impact
higher
on
than
the
what it
numbers
was?
is
Was it
basically
not
what it's
higher
saying.
than what it was before
No.
the Kaepernick thing?
No, it's not higher than what it was before Kaepernick. That's what I'm
What
telling
was
you.
it?
No,
What was it
but
before
that's the whole
Kaepernick
thing.
thing?
What was it at before Kaepernick?
Before Kaepernick, before it hit the 108, it was in the 90s.
So it sounds
And
like
that was in the
kinda,
80s.
Kind of balanced out.
Right, but they're not hurting. That's what I'm saying. They're not
Well,
hurting.
yeah, that's one of the things. I'm
because
trying to say.
it's
They definitely
because
didn't
they're
hurt.
because it's not showing a direct effect from the Kaepernick thing.
But I don't feel like there's going to be an
I don't think
influx
they
of
were
new Gucci
affected.
customers, though. It's not
Right.
like I'm going
I
to be
don't
like,
think
hey, I'm
that
finna
either.
go buy
'Cause You
Gucci.
can't really compare them to Nike.
They not like Nike.
Yeah.
Nike
who
can make
knows?
money, you know what I'm saying?
But that's why I say I think he's
From-
trying to affect first quarter earnings. He's trying to come from a money
I
standpoint.
mean, think about
Both
this.
of them did
People
something that was
probably
kinda
dying
weird.
to have that turtleneck now.
Yeah.
Right, that's why I said you bring
There's
it
some
up
white
negative
folks out here that
publicity
really-
about it.
Dying to have it
That
now.
really
Yeah.
took that
And you got
turtleneck
other
for
people-
what they wanted to be.
And you got other
Yeah.
people making a turtleneck now. Because, yeah, we know what y'all want. You know what I mean?
I'm just still on the 3 month. I know you just like you said, Steve.
No,
so
I
you
feel
just,
you. I
just
feel
going
the
by
3
saying-
months.
I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna stop smoking crack, but in 3 months I'm gonna get back to it. I'm sorry.
That makes sense.
You trying to get a job?
Because I want to
know
prove
what
a
I'm
point. I want to prove a point to my dope
That
man.
I can
really,
stop.
I
I wanna
want to
prove
prove a point to him that I want to hurt his pockets. I'm not gonna shop with him for 3 months.
Right, he gonna
But
stop
I'm gonna be
breaking-
back.
he gonna- he
LeVizzle,
gonna
look,
stop cutting this shit.
look here, LeVizzle. You saying I can't stop smoking crack? Watch, I do it for 3 months. Then I'm get back on it. But watch,
but a point
I
to be
proved you
proven
though, bruh.
that I can do it for 3 months.
But I told you I could do it.
I'm
No,
gonna smoke
I'm
3
looking
months
at
worth
you.
of crack once I come back, but I'm not gonna smoke no crack
But
for
just
3
like Dean
months.
said earlier, he like, would Gucci be surprised if he stopped purchasing that shit when he never have?
That's
So I'm
my
saying
point.
that to say,
We didn't even know he was buying it.
you know, our population is only 13%.
Right.
The other fucking percentage of the United States, it's like they the ones gonna be mainly buying that shit anyway, and probably try to come up off of it like he said,
Yeah.
like, oh, we really need to get this sweater. So I don't think Gucci gonna use shit.
This fella gonna be
Lose
history. It's
anything.
gonna be it's gonna be history
Yeah,
down
so
the
basically,
line.
how many times have you used the word Gucci since this bullshit? You use this word. You use the word Gucci in the last week more times
Yeah.
you did in the last 3 years.
Like they say, all press is good press.
There you go.
But then look at it from this standpoint too. When you got, because this is what kind of pissed me off, and this not a shot at T.I. This is a shot at everybody. because of this Gucci outburst, now you got all of these celebrities and other famous people promoting all these high-end black-owned designers. And my problem with that, which is why I don't like boycotts, right? Why weren't you doing this before the boycott? Why am I just now getting the same email about these 20 designers you should follow that's just as good as the Gucci's and the Louis? Like, how, that's my problem with it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I noticed one thing about the two of them guys, between T.I. and Floyd. They both clothing designers. They both got their own clothing line. And it just seems like, a company like Gucci could possibly keep them out of, high-end stores. Stuff like boutiques that we don't fuck with. You know how they shop. And, it could be one of them things where, shit, I'm going to get these motherfuckers off my ass by speaking up about what they doing when it comes to T.I. Because Floyd put it on the other end. He was like, man, I'm going to come out here. I got a lifestyle. I'm going to buy what the fuck I want to buy with my money, live how I want to live. Shit, with nobody out here supporting the money team.
Still
He talking about his brand like, shit, you can boycott my brand too. Why would you do some shit like that? I'm out here just creating shit and trying to, get y'all the best of my clothing and have a business and shit. Both of them from each standpoint look like they more of a business thing than
I just didn't like
serious. I didn't think it was serious.
I didn't like Mayweather's the way he went about it. I'm a Mayweather fan, but dude, it's like, be real. You did that shit because Tiny Husband said what he said, and you was like, "Fuck that nigga, I'm finna put your ass on the spot." My thing be, man, everybody be using this keep it 100 shit, but keep this shit 100.
Yeah, say yeah, and I fucked your bitch.
Right.
But my thing is, call the man out. If that's what you want, don't make it sound like you talking about somebody. Oh, we know you talk about somebody.
They don't say no names, man.
You gonna say you gonna see the man. You gonna see the man. You gonna see the man.
Keep the shit 100.
Whatever it is, it's gonna be a problem if you go see the man in his face. You know what I mean? But
because the issue I have with it now, you have the everyday people arguing about this shit.
Well,
looks like the East Coast beef.
Yeah,
and that's who can't even really afford the shit.
Right.
I can't afford it.
No, it don't bother me though. I mean, this whole thing, I'm just that's what we doing now.
No,
and
I'm
gonna get some Gucci with the taxes.
That's one of those I keep scrolling on.
I don't give a shit about Gucci.
See,
I never ordered shit a day in my life.
Not one.
Yeah, true. But I guess the reason why it's bothering me.
Oh no, I had one of them.
This the new propaganda. Social media is the new television, and this is the new propaganda. And every motherfucker, like every week, somebody finds something else to get mad about, and you forget about what you was mad about last week. It's like motherfuckers don't even realize how controlled they are.
Dude, I'm talking to my man yesterday. We talking about, you don't realize, people, like you said, people do not realize how much of a grip social media has on them.
Yeah.
And they would literally sit there and tell you no. Like a motherfucker posted some shit and I said you wanted everybody to see it, and they said no, I didn't. I said, motherfucker, you just posted it for 800 of your friends to see.
Right.
That ain't mean I wanted them to see it.
Why would you post it?
And that's
you see the look I'm giving you, right?
Oh well,
That's retarded.
that's a whole nother story.
No, I say that to say that's the
I
grip.
need you to explain it to me.
Right, but I'm saying that's the grip that social media has, and people do not really realize it has a grip on them like that.
That's a goddamn mental disorder.
It's turning
The
to
fact
be.
that you can't realize.
Yeah,
that's
it's
what it
turning
is.
to be.
Do you know how many addictions that you walk across or pass on a daily basis? That's an addiction, bro. That's all it is. Like food, like drugs, alcohol, sex. Social media, most social media shit is a fucking addiction. Especially for a bunch of motherfuckers who unemployed and they live in like nickel bag to nickel bag. Goddamn it, all they do is sit on the fucking phone all day long. That shit is up your whole day.
And then it's almost like you got to pick. Like, how come you can't agree with T.I. and agree with Floyd?
Oh, now that's the social media thing. You got it. They make you pick sides.
Yeah.
They make you pick sides.
It's always about separation. They always find a way to separate you. But you know what they separate? Our culture, all we worry about is ourselves. Like, there's other cultures out here in the world that focus on America. Like, this motherfuckers in Scotland, England, UK, whatever, that focus on what's going on in America. But as black folks, we don't worry about shit else going on in the world.
Because we not opened up to see
we
it.
We trapped in what's going on in our face. We don't never look past.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Nothing but that. Like, social media show you some shit. Now that's the big rah-rah.
Right.
Exactly.
When it's a whole fucking village, we could build houses in that fucking village for $50 a crib
Fuck that.
and take care of a whole motherfucking community with just 12 of us. You know what I'm saying? But we don't do that type of shit. We ain't focused on what's
This
going
how
on in the
powerful
world.
that shit. A motherfucker send you a chain letter through social media and share it with eight of their friends. And say, if you share this, you gonna win $1 million. The best luck. The motherfucker like, okay.
Because they like, just in case this one is real.
Like, this ain't on my thoughts. You know, this ain't what I'm going through. But fuck it, you said share it, I'ma share it.
Yeah.
But no, social media ain't got shit to do with you. I mean, you don't have control over it.
Now, since we brought up social media, let me
it ain't control.
let me transform to the next part of the show I want to talk about. This fucking, I don't know the name of the challenge, because this one I purposely didn't want to get in, look up and investigate. But this fucking Sierra and Russie Wilson, her husband. This I love you baby challenge. I'm gonna call it that. I love you challenge.
What the fuck is that?
I have no fucking idea.
Oh, so they have an actual challenge going on.
I guess so. But it's like,
Oh, mushy shit.
It ain't caught my feed yet.
What's
In
the challenge?
it's not really so much the
It's how
challenge.
mushy. It's how mushy can you get?
Yeah, but it was brought up in the group
What?
because
How mushy can you
we was
get?
talking about this in the group
It's a mushy challenge.
about Sierra and Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? And I expressed how I felt. I guess it was asked basically, why do you not like Russell Wilson, you know what I'm saying, being with Sierra? And it's not that I don't like him. It's just I always felt he was a goofy who was a goody two-shoes that just had to change his image.
Found
So
a
he-
bad girl.
Right, so he went and got him a Sierra.
I cleaned her up.
And I never really thought Sierra was
Cleaned
into
up.
the guy.
Change his image from
From looking like the sellout white
Black boy.
yeah, the white black
was
boy.
he? I don't know. I'm asking.
Carlton.
He had
Carlton.
that. He had that.
He had that
stigma
image
about him?
a little
Oh,
bit
I didn't
because
know.
he had the white wife. He was on board
He
with
was
the
married before?
yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah, he had the white wife, and during the whole, when the I want to say around the first time the boycott was starting, and he was one of the guys that was always in management's office, and
Okay.
back then they had Legion of Boom,
Right.
and they was mostly black
right.
on the defense, and a lot of his teammates was like, yeah, he not really one of us.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And when you black, you know what that means, one of us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all of a sudden. Come here, CC.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? So I just never believed their relationship.
Oh,
You know
okay,
what I'm
I see.
saying?
So now he went from that to
Yeah.
look. I got me.
I
a
looked
black
at
chick.
I looked at it a little different.
Oh,
Yeah, see, that's how I
How'd you
looked
look
at
at
that.
Well, given what's public record, she's had her a couple suitors. Didn't work out, so she chose a football player, and she won. Big.
And he don't realize it.
He won too because he got a
I
trophy.
don't know.
He got a
'cause,
motherfucker he wasn't never finna get in the first place.
he's got this chumpness about him.
He said some shit.
Yeah, he a
You know what
sucker.
I'm saying? It's just, and I can't really describe it. It's just something about him where it just seemed like she seen him coming, and she had everything mapped out, and she got him.
Now
And
this is what
and he's loving it though. And it's just like, man, can you just love it a little quietly?
He
Now,
like
now
being
this
victimized.
is where
That's
the
all I wanna
Like
do.
sharing it
Love
on
it less,
social
nigga.
media.
Love it less.
Just turn it down a little bit. Like
okay,
the
hold
two
on.
cards-
This is
what's the two
this is
cards?
where the argument started in the group because the women in the group started saying you're only upset because he's showing this love and affection to a black
Oh,
woman.
God.
Right.
That shit getting worse than that LB shit. I
Yeah.
swear it is.
That's where
That's how
the
many letters you got for
that's
it?
where the
LB?
argument
I
came.
know he be giving the whole alphabet. I don't know,
LBGTQ
LG something.
WXYZ.
And that is weird for a woman to say that because we don't do that.
Yeah,
It'd be
Right.
the exact opposite.
and that was kind of my point. It's like,
Right.
no, I don't
Yeah,
care.
we don't care about that.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
He's showing love to
But
a
that
black
goes to,
woman.
like you said, you can't have an
Well,
opinion on. So.
here's
Yeah.
my point. I'm gonna call it some sucker shit, whatever color you are. As a man, we all cake, right? We have to cake for our woman. So if I see you caking, if you see me caking, ain't you gonna crack a joke?
Hell yeah.
You gonna talk some shit?
Yeah, that's what men do.
Even
Yeah.
though you gonna turn around and have to cake tomorrow. Probably,
That's true, though.
later on tonight. It's just how it is. But you gonna talk
Especially-
shit about that.
So he's not. So Russell Wilson isn't the average cake guy. He's
He's a super caker.
What's the dude name? The Derrick Jackson. He's that
He's,
kid.
he's Derrick.
So
He's
he
Derrick
Derrick
Jackson.
Yeah, Derrick
Exactly.
Jackson. He's Derrick Jackson. Yeah.
What's up, Team Jax? Yeah,
He's
yes,
that dude.
that's what I'm saying.
Without using the verbiage.
Hold on, SamNicky, you're shaking your head. I really
I
want.
just don't like Derrick Jackson.
Well, it's a million other chicks that say you just hate the truth.
I guess I hate.
That's what they gonna say. So he's just the Derek Jackson minus the verbiage.
I mean, he's got the princess, okay, and he shows that princess. He's basically the guy that Derek Jackson talks about that we should all strive to be. Okay, he's that guy.
Poster boy. Huh?
Well, I'm sorry, he's that guy with money. Let's look at it that way. Okay, 'cause
And
we're supposed to be
remember,
like that, but he's also got the means to do.
Remember, it all came up because he brought her masters,
He brought a masters.
which I didn't have a problem with. I thought that was pretty fucking awesome.
That's a major investment.
Did he?
Yeah,
he brought her
yeah,
masters.
he bought a masters.
Right, that's some awesome shit, ain't it?
He bought a masters. He didn't
that's
give them
actually
to her
pretty
though.
fucked up.
He didn't give them to her.
He
though.
owns her career now.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's fucked up though.
No, but they're married, so you figure
So,
it's
but why would she
communal.
buy her own shit though?
Well, she could.
She ain't got that money.
She could get it back. She can get him. She can get him
She
after
just,
the divorce.
she just married into him.
I bet you
As long
he
as
give
she
it
stay
to
with
her.
him, she
I
keep
bet you
her
he get
masters.
divorced. She'll give.
Check
he'll give
coming
him-
Wait, hold
home.
on, wait,
Saying
wait.
Come divorce, she gonna get that shit anyway.
I bet you he'll give him to her.
Wait, hold on
Yeah,
though,
so
because
shit.
HardKnock got me thinking now. Yeah, I think we missed that. The headlines didn't say we bought her masters.
No, he
The
bought.
headline
It said he
said
bought.
he brought
She
Yeah.
get it in
her
the divorce.
masters.
Well, you
But
know
no,
she
but
got
but,
no money.
but what I'm saying, think about it.
I'm sorry.
Isn't it supposed to be our money?
Yeah, she get it in the divorce.
They wasn't married
No,
though when he did
no,
that.
he just
He
did it.
just did it.
Oh, he just
No,
did
but
that.
somebody else reported
No, I
it.
thought
They,
that was-
it wasn't. He didn't report that.
But that's my whole point. They didn't
Somebody else
say
reported
they
that
didn't
one.
report that like it's their money.
Well, see,
they
he
reported like they
he
know what the fuck
reported
it
them
is.
2 Beamers they just got.
No,
That's what he reported.
what I'm saying is they didn't say this couple brought the masters.
Okay, he
saying
bought.
he.
They said he brought.
Okay.
So that means as a society, y'all know that's his money.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yes.
again, if they get divorced, why should she get it?
Oh, she gonna get that.
Why should she
and,
get
and
it?
if she don't get it,
We're talking
No,
about
get no
Russie.
alimony.
Russie's
Yeah.
going to give them to her.
That is a good question. Why should she get it? But yeah, she'll still get
Russ
it.
still
I
get
mean,
it,
I
yeah.
know.
Well, she's gonna
Yeah.
get money off because they had a baby together.
she gonna be like, oh,
So
I
they-
didn't,
that,
I didn't
I'm
get it
sorry,
in the
she a
divorce.
woman.
I'm gonna get it through alimony.
She earned that.
You gonna be paying.
Women is always
She
entitled to
earned
shit
that,
you
right?
divorce.
Because she married him in the first place.
How much do you think her masters is worth?
Shit, easy a couple million.
Enough to buy some
Sierra?
Gucci.
How many albums Sierra have?
It's not the album.
Hey, it was two.
Yes.
It's the
Publishing and
the
all
publishing and the hit she had. Like you put that fucking
number
song,
ones and shit
that
like
goodies on the fucking commercial to
cookies.
sell
She
some
get all that.
coffee. Yeah, that's
She getting all that.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shit.
Really like the Princess Day. I swear to God, everybody can play some Prince music in their commercials now.
Because they
That's because the family okay.
family okay this
They
music.
They
Yeah,
needed
because
that
what's the name
bread.
that did the same thing? Michael
Michael
Jackson bought
Jackson,
the
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
Beatles
Right.
masters.
And once
Yeah,
Mike
it was
died,
fucking
all of a
smart.
sudden you saw the
But
Beatles
that's-
shit
That's
everywhere.
that's why they had to go get Mike.
Oh, because he bought that shit.
Mike
he
was
did that
buying-
shit a
Mike
while
was
ago,
buying
though.
up. Mike was buying up a lot of music.
Yeah.
Mike,
Yeah,
they
he
call
was. He
Michael
was-
Jackson's
Mike
music
had the other
collection
money.
the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
He was archiving a lot of
That's
shit.
how much shit he had.
He was smart as shit.
Yeah,
man.
'cause that's what he was making. That's what he was making the money off of. That's why Mike was money was.
And Quiet as Kept, he was giving a lot
So-
of that shit
so-
back to the artist.
So to get back to it, we just looking at it like he just sharing too much, right?
I mean, that's the way
Right,
I look at it.
basically.
I mean, I have my opinion of them and their relationship, but outside of that,
outside.
you know, just to just say, hey, you know what,
Quit
I ain't gonna
posting
hate.
shit.
Don't you think he gay
Just
and
stop
she
shit.
just covering it up? For
No,
him?
I
no,
didn't-
I don't think that.
But niggas been doing that since social media came out.
Who him?
No, people. Niggas been sharing.
And I
all
don't
this
like,
shit.
and I don't like.
Oh,
none of
okay.
it. But at the same time,
But
I
the-
do it.
Right.
Okay, but I'm gonna post one picture. Like yesterday, me and my girl. What did I do? Updated my profile pictures. Is me and her. That's one day. Guess what? Now, it's gonna go back to normal for a little while. Might not change that shit for another 2-3 months. Might drop a picture or two. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do all that rah shit.
I think it was
You know what I
real
mean? I'ma
cake
go
if you
live
even
and
accept
proclaim
her
my
as a
love.
friend. So that's just me though.
Say one.
Then you could have kept your
That
profile
one
picture
was
whatever
too much,
the
nigga.
fuck you wanted to. This,
said, I
but
think
you
it was
can't
real
see
cake if we
shit.
just accepted it as a friend.
Right. It's a LeVizzle page. What the fuck we got to see her for?
My girl
Hey,
been in a circular landing pattern in my shit for a long time.
But I mean,
She
well,
ain't
see,
get
I
there. And I ain't
figured
got
out,
shit to
I
hide.
figured out a long time ago that that part of the social media thing, you do have to,
No, you actually
But what?
don't
But
have
what?
to do
But
that.
what
You-
if
you do
somebody
have
said
to.
that was too much though?
huh?
What if somebody said you putting up one picture was too much?
Oh, I tell them go to hell.
So Russell could tell you to go to hell.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Oh
sure
yeah,
he will.
I'm not saying
I
Russ gonna sit there and listen
I don't
to
have
me
no
like,
problem
okay,
with telling
okay,
you.
okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
No
Not-
problem.
Not at all.
He got to do whatever he got
Not
to do
at
to
all.
keep his.
my
money.
only
I don't
problem
give a
was the attack that I'm saying what I'm saying about him. How I feel
Has to-
about
has something to
him
do with black
got to
women.
do it
Okay,
because he
okay.
no, it's
Yeah,
got to do
no,
with
absolutely not.
the chick he with. Period. I
right,
don't give a fuck.
okay,
I
I
mean,
got
her track record is not a track record
Man,
of
any other
I'm gonna
woman.
get a good guy.
So when she started messing with him, did you see like a PR change in her? She started to look more innocent,
Exactly.
Yeah.
baby mama,
Hey, but I'ma
wifey,
tell you what's
Beyonce
fucked
type,
up with that. She
Sierra
stopped
shit.
dancing.
A black woman
Yeah.
get with a white man, they line the fuck up. But when they get with a black dude, they all ratchet as hell. You ever notice that?
Well,
they-
Sierra
they
hasn't
They
been
not the
this time.
same way.
Yeah, they
When
Sierra
when
a
they
country
start
bumpkin
loosening
though,
up.
bro. She a
Yeah,
bumpkin.
yeah.
She a country girl.
Because
And I'm pretty
again,
sure, hey, that's different than what she ever had. She got a nice motherfucker. Like, a lot of what I don't like about their relationship is the shit that they televise. But I know it's to these pop stars and rap stars shit to stay relevant nowadays. So,
Nah, see,
like
that's what
all
I
that,
don't
we
like.
ain't had sex until we got married shit. I ain't need to know that. That's between y'all. Y'all could have kept that shit.
all I'm saying is
That was the
they tell too much.
And then you can't go from fucking
Well,
with Future where we know you done
that's
fucked
all
all
social
type of
media. That's
groupie
all
bitches
social
with Future and you know
Nah,
what I'm
see,
saying?
y'all keep
Like,
And
saying
had a
that's all
baby.
social media, but I really don't think so. What I'm saying is they want you to know. Like, okay,
right.
think of it like this. If you're not a Sierra and Russell Wilson fan, which means you're not following nothing they're connected to, you know what I'm saying? You still somehow find it on your timeline. They hit every avenue to make sure everybody knows what they're doing.
But that's
you know
money,
what I'm saying? If all you like on social media is short
Yeah,
people
yeah,
that's all it
that,
is.
that
It
dance
is,
on
but-
skateboards, they're going to put it on their page too.
That's
To make
all
sure
it's
you
about.
see it.
I put it like this.
I hear what you're saying.
They that
because
commercial that you turn from.
Right, because
You
you,
know what I'm
keep
saying?
seeing the same
keep
commercial.
seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm tired of this, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a new album in the mail the other day.
y'all want to check it out?
Y'all want to check it out?
No, my brother. Had to get
Somehow I
yours.
didn't mind that.
That
damn
was like
commercial.
perfect. That shit
I
came
didn't
with
mind
all
that
damn.
damn
But
commercial.
yeah, that's kind of my point. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't, you know, I shouldn't know this much about y'all unless
Right.
I'm choosing to
know about you.
to know about y'all. You know what I'm saying?
But how do,
part I don't
but,
like.
okay, but how do they
Seem
get on the
fake.
timeline though?
They push.
They hit every avenue.
Yeah,
Hell
all
yeah,
the
they-
social media.
It's not hard,
Now,
No, I'm not saying this. I'm asking.
I had-
I'm really thinking about how do you do that? Like if I don't follow neither of the
Well,
motherfuckers,
see,
how do
it's-
I get?
it's-
Is
You
it
call the paparazzi.
your friends, like, oh well,
Hey,
so
The
on
more, the more
Facebook,
likes they get is
So
what
my
if
friends
your,
will
if your
see it.
friends are sharing it, they're
Yeah.
posting
Oh, okay,
about
so I
it.
get it through
Yeah,
them.
it's, you know.
Yeah,
so
that's
they
how that
really put it on my timeline.
Like you
Just
can,
other
you,
motherfuckers.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you could be a Bears fan, and let's just say
It's
on
not.
your social media you're a Bears fan,
And all your
and
friends
Sierra
Eagles.
said something about the
Yeah.
Bears. You're going to see that story.
Yes. all
Well,
day
I
long.
mean,
But
isn't
okay,
them-
that's-
isn't them really throwing it in my face?
But that's a good
Yeah, when
point.
she
I
hashtagged
don't
the
see-
Bears, yeah.
I don't see no other
Right.
fucking teams on my timeline but the Bears, because I follow the Bears. You get what I'm saying?
But like she said, if Sierra something said about the Bears, you will see it.
No, what I'm saying is, let's just say Robert Kraft wanted me to know everything about the New England Patriots. He gonna put shit on TMZ. He gonna put shit on MTV. He gonna put it on BET. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you ain't got shit to do with MTV and BET. You a fucking football
Well, I guess
team.
they are a brand though.
But that's the whole thing. They making themselves a brand.
Everybody makes themselves a brand if you're famous.
No.
Who don't make themselves a brand?
No, when I say they making themselves a brand, like, you're not giving us a chance to brand you.
I don't want to give you a chance. That's fucking brand.
That's my point.
That's just what I
wanna
want.
get
I don't
this
want to
money.
give you a chance. I got.
And y'all ain't selling shit together.
it.
I
don't
don't
matter.
see y'all on tour.
Look, man,
Oh,
I want
you
you.
know what
I
I'm
want you to talk about me on Stezo Radio. Damn it. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna say Bears. You go talk about me.
That's kind
I
of
mean,
my
I
point.
would
Like,
do. I would probably do it
like,
too if I was.
what's
know,
your branding needs then?
for you to talk about me?
Because I'm still ain't buying Sierra CD.
That's all I need to say. Good or bad.
Exactly.
Right, I get
Exactly.
it, but I'm just saying if I'm, I was just wondering how I get on your line, but
Yeah.
I guess.
You pointing at something, I don't get it. Oh, yeah. Did you just ask me, can you smoke?
As
I smoke?
as he smoke. No, nigga, don't fuck. It's my shit.
But yeah, that was kind of my point. And then you had the attack on Serena Williams.
The attack.
Yeah, Serena got attacked.
Why
What
was
black
she
what black
attacked?
dude she dating now?
No,
No,
it's
she
a white
married
guy.
a white
It's a
guy.
white dude.
She
She
married.
married to a
Yeah,
white.
she married
Yeah.
a white dude.
I didn't even know. Thanks for pointing that
Oh, I'm
out.
sorry.
She
I'm
be
sorry. I
putting-
just
she
wanted
be
to
putting
make
a
sure.
strap
Oh,
on
okay.
him.
Man, that's all.
Yeah,
You know?
He be taking that strap.
Not the girl from Compton.
Yeah. The one with the sister.
No.
Yeah.
The attack was
With all the potential and the
They-
greatness.
Potential.
they basically they almost like catfished it because the articles everywhere said Serena Williams says white men treat black women better. But then when you click and read it, she never said that.
Well, you know, you got to put the big headline.
Right, you
Did she-
do.
So what
But
did she?
that's the problem I got.
Clickbait.
Everybody just
Clickbait,
read
that's what it is.
headlines. So you
Exactly.
I'm in a bunch of groups. It was motherfuckers going toe to toe in arguments over the headline.
And didn't even read the
And
shit.
didn't
Bother
read
to
the article.
Right.
Clickbait.
I have a big problem with people that don't bother to read the article. You know, I'm just gonna make. Now, mind you, I'm not gonna play every video, but I'm gonna go and try to read the article to see because we get sent off so much, so much. Like when the headlines don't have nothing to do with the story. But it was all it did, and you got to click how many pages before you get to the story you really trying to see, before some spam pop on the screen.
Right.
I just don't.
Come on,
I
man.
hate that shit.
I just don't get how you can sit up there and argue for an hour and
If
you
you
didn't
just read
read
it,
the fucking article.
Niggas
how
love to
crazy
talk, hate
people
to
are.
explain.
Yeah.
Love to talk
Yeah, you're
and
right.
hate to explain.
I like that. You should get a T-shirt of that shit, man.
Well, nobody really wants to
That's
read.
Boondocks, man.
Yeah, that's Boondocks.
That's what Martin Luther
Hey,
King said.
Martin Luther King special.
Love to talk, hate to explain.
Hey, I didn't get it
Niggas.
either. I didn't get it either.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
That shit killing me now, man. It's really irking me a little bit. You know, to borrow from DN, there's something wrong with me.
Yeah.
I had to check myself. I had to look in the mirror and say, am I bleeding?
Am I wrong for a motherfucker not being able to read the article but want to talk about it?
Right.
It can't be me.
And I ain't talking about just, bits and pieces. No, these
I've had
motherfuckers
that
doing
one.
paragraph arguments. Y'all know how they get when they type shit and you got to hit the see more because they still got more shit to say.
He said to say see more.
Like they doing
Hell no.
paragraph
That was
arguments.
funny. I like
And
that.
all you read was the fucking headline. It's like,
much.
damn.
That shit's so annoying. I don't even click on the shit no more.
Sometimes I have to, so we have something to talk about.
So you read the headline and you go, "Is this important enough for me to aggravate myself right now?" And then you're, I don't give a fuck about Sierra. Click, and I keep going to some other shit. But it be some of that shit you open up and you
But
be
the
like,
beauty
God
thing about
damn.
social media, if you want to call it beauty, the thing is, I could type some shit and you can read it and reply. I don't have to listen. I don't have to read your shit to reply again. That's the beauty of social media.
Is that the beauty or the
No, I'm saying that's the beauty of
evil?
it. That's the beauty of it. Basically, I can say what I say and you say something, and I'm basically saying fuck what you talking about, and I just keep going. and that's when you go like this. Where the fuck you get that from? Nigga, I ain't read what the fuck you. If I ain't read the story, what the fuck I'm gonna read your paragraph for?
I guess I just like a good debate. So I do
yeah,
too. I
I'm
get
with
what you're
too.
saying though, but I want to know what you said so I know just how to come
Yeah.
back at your ass.
Which is smart, actually.
Yeah, I
Right.
want to
Do that.
make sure I come right back at you
So you
the way I
won't
want
like
you to
no
come
damn
back.
fool.
Yeah, but you got so many people that don't care about that.
No, I
They
just
just
like I
wanna be
said.
heard.
They
Ain't
don't
got-
care. Like,
Yeah.
nah, I don't care about looking like an idiot.
Because it's social media.
Yeah.
No, because people will actually argue with you like, well, I read the headline. You're like, well, did you read the story? No.
Oh, they have
And then
to.
you'll be like, well, if you would have read the story, then you'd have known blah, blah, blah. And they'd be like, I was a bit. Like, it's okay. Like, to them, it's okay.
That
Right.
is fucking crazy.
It's a 48-second read, but you just spent 18 minutes arguing. But
And
you were
about
too
something-
busy
you were
to read the
wrong.
48-second read. And it's got to the point now. Have y'all noticed? They telling you how long the read is
Yeah.
in the fucking article.
Yeah.
Like, that's almost embarrassing.
Yeah.
For real. Like, have y'all ever sent somebody some shit in the video like 3 minutes, but they comment already LOL
Yeah.
in like the first 20 seconds? And you just thinking to yourself, you ain't even watch it.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't have watched it. How you LOLing already? The funny part happened at minute 48. You 20 seconds later saying LOL.
He said,
But you know
I
something.
had to
Something.
stop doing that.
But you
I
know
had to
something?
stop doing
You're gonna reply to my LOL, and that's gonna lead me to say some more shit.
So now you can kick off
Now
that
I can
part.
keep it
of
up. Right. I don't give a fuck about the article. We talking about you and my LOLing.
Well,
That's
sometimes
disingenuous.
I see it. I'll see it under somebody else's. And now
It
I can start
depends.
talking about it because I'm not gonna talk about it under their vote.
I noticed.
Well, just like Yella just said on Facebook, he was like, that's the evil of it. Most social media debates get lost in translation.
That's
Forget
like
all
a
about what you're talking about. Next, you're talking about your mama's eyebrows and all type of shit.
Like,
This
I ain't
stinking
had
ass
shit to do with that.
girlfriend. That ain't even what we was talking about.
What I
But
remember, it was always you talking. One, you can't. First of all, you got to realize when you on social media and you talking, and you have a point of view, and then 2 or 3 people don't agree with you, you're actually going back and forth with 2 or 3 people typing. and you would never be able to keep up with it.
But I try my damnedest.
You would never.
I
be
try
able to
my
keep up.
damnedest, damn it. I
Absolutely.
try my
Yeah,
hardest.
you can
try.
I try my hardest.
If I see them 3 dots, that mean I gotta get back before you.
But here's the thing. But here's the thing. With 3 motherfuckers coming back at you,
Yo, that's stupid.
And I'm going.
and here's the thing.
And
As
I'm
you
going. Let's
replying
do
to
it.
one motherfucker, the other motherfucker saying, "What about this?" And you like, wait.
And what am I doing? I didn't like your comment and still trying to.
He said, "I liked it." He kept going, "Yeah, whatever."
I'll tag both of them or all 3 in the
No
same
doubt.
thing. This is for all of you. For real. We gonna rile this shit in. For
To
real.
me, doing that is like trying to. If you at a comedy show and you trying to go back and forth to motherfucker who got the mic, you're not gonna win.
I win. That.
Sometimes you can get them W's.
I win.
I don't know if you get the W.
I
This
took some
motherfucker got
L's.
the
I
mic.
took some L's yesterday.
I feel like not answering
Boy, I
the
took a
motherfucker
couple
leaves
L's.
them in limbo.
took
So
some L's.
I don't even pay no attention to that. ass. I'm not replying at all.
Man,
You
I was
ask
just
all the
gonna
questions
say
you
that.
want.
I don't even
I'm
do
not
social
replying.
media like that.
I say what
It
I'm
ain't
gonna
even
say,
serious.
and that's it. Anything else that fall under that, that's y'all. That ain't me. I'm
'Cause
through.
it-
I said it one time.
No.
That's it.
But they get into what you said earlier.
It's fun to me.
like-
It's fun. I see a bunch of motherfuckers asking me questions. I ain't finna answer.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
fun
yeah.
for
See,
me.
but that's the difference. Like he
He
said,
throw
like
the rock.
Stezo
He'll throw the rock
said,
and walk away.
like Stezo said it, like LeVizzle, and I'm kind of like that too. I try, but some shit I just cannot walk away from.
Nope.
During the debate, I can't.
Nope. I is not
I can't.
afraid.
Like I'm not the motherfucker that's
Well-
gonna say, okay.
Well, I do.
No.
I consider my
Ah,
audience.
okay, a
I consider my
motherfucker.
audience.
Okay, yeah, I get you on it.
You
Nah.
feel however you want to feel. Me too.
You know, I
That'll
like
burn
motherfucker
their ass
used to
on the
tell,
inside, won't it?
like a motherfucker used
This
to tell me,
motherfucker won't
like
engage in this.
Like a motherfucker used to tell me in a
For real.
relationship, silence is a killer.
It is.
I'm never gonna kill you because I'm not gonna be silent. No, that shit, no, nigga, I can't let it go.
Just go bruise you a little
No,
bit, but I ain't
nigga,
gonna kill
I
you.
can't, nah.
Now,
can't-
I
can't
will
be
walk
quiet.
away when they try to twist it to another situation or subject to win.
That's when you know
No,
it's
fuck
like
that.
it's done.
I need to know how the fuck you twisted
You'll
it.
keep them on that.
You know, nigga, you either nah.
That's when I say, oh, okay, you going somewhere else. I wait till you come back.
But I would do that in person.
Yeah, in
but I ain't
person.
doing that shit on social
Yeah.
media. I'm sorry. That just make you just like the rest of them dumb motherfuckers.
I just feel like I done thought out my whole post like 16 times. Like, do I really mean this? Is this some shit I'm gonna come back to 6 years later and remember and think, I still feel that way? Is this really me I'm typing out? Then I typed it out. The motherfucker be like, no, you didn't. No, you ain't. You ain't gonna do that. Motherfucker, I just solely thought about this shit. Like, I done pulled my heart out into this post, and now you gonna just tell me how I feel ain't the truth? Fuck you.
No. I'm with the shits, as the kids say.
You down to fuck a motherfucker up.
I'm
huh?
with the shits.
He about to argue.
Hell yeah.
That's
If
the
I
type
got the
of
time, yeah.
That's why he don't start no shit when he at work. Because he can't get on the phone.
Because
But let him get a break, nigga. It's all.
I'm with the
Hey,
shits.
I hate you.
I'm with
I'm
the
not
shit.
arguing with a motherfucker, man. I can't do it.
I ain't got nothing else to
Catch
do
me
right
on
now.
the
It make my head hurt to debate with you motherfuckers up in here, man. I ain't finna do it on the internet, Joe. So it's like 17 motherfuckers. Man.
Keeps you
no.
sharp.
Fuck that.
Exactly.
Keep your bowels regular.
Your bowels.
Fuck that. Yeah, you gotta get that shit out.
Right.
Catch me off that cup of coffee in the morning. I'm ready.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm with the shit. But yeah, I thought that whole Sierra Russell thing was totally funny. And again, I'm not knocking the dude. I see you
I
love your
am.
girl. You buying her a bunch
He
of
said,
shit.
"I am."
You know what I'm saying?
I am.
Keep on buying the shit.
He said, "I am." Fuck that.
Fuck that.
I mean,
Stop it. Tone that shit down. Everybody, I'm all for black love.
Sierra cool.
Say that
I
again,
mean,
but
Well, you know that is
That's
all that
alright.
whole thing with Sierra and Russell. You know that's just a distraction anyway.
from what?
From what though?
Gucci.
Whatever else is going on,
It pushes that
like,
swirl life agenda though.
Swirl,
yeah, it's
what's
like
a swirl life?
Black and white.
Who black and who white?
they both black,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Yeah, Russell Wilson black. He just don't seem.
From the
He just didn't
Seahawks.
act like it.
Yeah.
He's a
Oh.
wig. He's a wigger.
He just got Indian in his family.
Is he?
no, but it's still it's like they
Yeah,
want to give
wigger.
you something to distract you from
other
whatever.
shit.
Yeah, like Jason Van Dyke. Okay, because everybody
Mhm.
still wants him to do more time. Oh, let's distract you from the boy that was killed recently.
Say they need a better distraction then, goddamn it. Huh?
Yeah.
They
This shit
do.
ain't
You
cutting.
know what I'm saying? But you know,
They
let's
can
put.
they can only make you believe them if you give them good and bad news. Like if the media gives you good and bad news, you believe everything they say.
Well, the
The
media,
media
starts
gonna
off-
give you what the fuck they want to give
No, I'm
you.
just saying, like, they gotta look for shit that's
Well, they
happy-go-lucky and positive. They
they
gonna
s-
give you Sierra and Russell when it's all type of evil shit going on because they need a balance. The media needs a balance.
But the media not giving us this. Sierra and Russell giving us this.
Exactly. But I mean, the celebrity situation, that's a whole different boat.
Stop it, Russie.
Like, I know too much about y'all.
They following the Kardashian way of doing things, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that works.
Speaking of Kardashian, did you see what that boy did?
Which boy?
Who? Kardashian?
He raised Kanye.
Oh.
He raised the bar.
What'd he do? You got me
Whole room full of roses.
That ain't new. I've seen that before.
And Kenny G.
Oh, I ain't seen that.
Wait a minute, for Valentine's
You
Day?
didn't let the pause.
Kenny G. And just blowing sweet nothings. It's just, come on, man.
Hey, man, she the epitome of hoes is winning,
man.
Joe.
It's Kenny G.
I be here. Kenny G
Starbucks.
he been doing commercials.
Apparently, he's for hire. All right? 'Cause he wasn't busy on Valentine's.
Kenny G.
Are we looking at it because we broke?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
We got money, we be like, that ain't shit.
I'm a hater in every way, so I'm always going to say something like that. You know what I mean? I wish him the best. I really do.
Kenny G is like getting what's the dude that did that song with Tupac, the little white
John
boy.
B.
It's
John
like
B.
Kenny G is like getting
John B. is
John
back.
B. Goddamn.
He's touring.
John B. I seen John B at DJ's before it was DJ. That punk was drunk as hell on stage. Horrible show, horrible.
But there are some people that basically, in a sense, they don't believe love exists unless other people acknowledge it.
True. Well, in this day,
That's why I said it was something positive. They was giving you hope with it.
In this day,
Sierra
I think.
rat ass could get a husband, so can you.
Am I wrong? But it seems like females are more concerned about
Who knows
everybody
about the relationship?
knowing about
That's
their
true.
relationship,
Oh, yeah.
the status
That's
of their
true.
relationship.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we doing good. I want y'all to know that we doing good.
If you don't know, it ain't
Right.
happening.
You
Right.
know, it's funny
That's the
too.
stupidest shit in the world, too.
Women celebrate women
sometimes,
coming
yeah.
up. Women celebrate. They'll throw
Oh,
parties.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Watch parties for this type of shit. To watch other women come on like, oh, ghetto ass Sierra just met this man and he's a wonderful man and he treats her beautiful. We got faith in black men, everybody. Yay. You know what I'm saying? Like, black women will support. She came from the bottom and now she winning. Look at Nicki Minaj. Look at Beyonce. They be praising each other when they win like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, before we close out, let me
It's
ask
for
y'all
us.
something.
For them, I mean.
Real quick, Sam had to go use the bathroom. She'll be back. Now, this is my thought.
He had to say that?
Yeah. Because this topic is female related, and I don't want them to be like, why the woman didn't speak on it.
Because she's in the toilet.
Because this is dealing with Cardi B. Cardi B won the Grammy. She's the first woman to win the Grammy for Best Album.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, my question to y'all is this, and I'm going to ask her when she come back now. Do y'all think this is a celebration of Cardi B or celebration of how Cardi B acts? And what I mean by that is this. I remember when Denzel won the Oscar, when Halle Berry won the Oscar, and that lady from The Help won the Oscar. It was pointed out that you win the Oscar for
dignified
role.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, is that the same, you know what I'm saying, energy with Cardi B winning this album of the year?
Well, my opinion when it comes to Cardi B, I think, because she came off a reality show, right?
She was a stripper.
Yeah, pole
but
to
she
reality
was on a reality show,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think what
She
they
came
do,
on by way
I think
of
what
it.
they did, they made her a success story so more people could do more reality shows to keep that going. So people could say, I could be the next Cardi B.
Damn.
Well,
That's an interesting
I
thought.
really think that girl has taken advantage of every opportunity that has come her way along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, she has sold herself. Now, her realness has sold her. It probably when at times where she wasn't really trying to promote herself, but because of who she is and like, I mean, I don't know her personally, but it seemed like she got good energy and she really humble about all of this shit because she said at the end of the day it could be on tomorrow. So like, even though she balling out, she having a good time. Like, I think she could be honest enough to say, hey, you know what, they put this album together for me. Yeah, I went into the studio and did what they told me to do. I wasn't planning on all of this stuff to be going. I just, trying
So
to
you
come
don't
up.
think that's the avenue?
I really think that she looked at it like, I was just trying to come up.
Yeah,
But I fucking blew up.
And I believe, not to her fault at all. All the powers that be said, you know something, we're gonna promote her. She's real, whatever, blah blah
Well,
blah.
I think they saw a gold mine.
But I think I don't think they saw a gold mine.
I think so.
I think the whole thing is like I was saying. If we do this, more people's gonna want to come and be part of a reality show to try to be, so you can see that
The next Cardi B.
So you can see that you can actually make it as a reality star, going to winning a Grammy and stuff. We need more people to come do that, and that's to keep the reality show business going.
It's kind of weird that she wins the award around the same time where, you know, immigrants and foreigners and shit is being tried to force either out of or not coming to this country and
What you
shit.
mean?
Like, she's a representation of the American dream. She makes America great again, if you think about it.
Yeah, I can see that.
And some white folks could have
I
played
was
some
just really
numbers and
wondering
made
about
this shit
that.
happen. You
I was
know
really
what I'm
wondering about that because I remember the influence that Lil' Kim had. You know, back in the day, you didn't really have women rapping about sex the way she
Not
was
like
doing
that.
and showing
Yeah.
her body. But after Lil' Kim, shit.
Well,
She
that-
opened up the
but see,
floodgates
but
for a
that-
lot of shit. Trina.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's because everybody try to, copy. And,
Yeah.
it don't
And that's what I'm
matter.
talking about.
In
Are we going to
entertainment.
see more of that because of
Of
Cardi
Cardi
B's
B?
success?
I think you
Because Cardi B's success to me is based off her being real.
I think that there have been other attempts, and I think that now, if you watch reality shows, you see all kind of girls on the reality shows, and what are they doing on a reality show? They going in the booth trying to record. They trying to do this. It's some other girl who made the song. Was the Boot Up girl? Wasn't she
I don't
on the
know.
reality show?
LMA?
Nah,
Nah,
Who-
I
no,
She's
not
from
her.
England
I'm
or
sorry.
something.
There's somebody that made a song that turned out to be okay, but they was on
Turned
a
out to be
reality.
okay.
Yeah, I
You know,
wouldn't
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah.
I know he
follow all
downplayed that
this
shit big
He's
time.
like,
Like,
it
it just
turned
turned out
out
to
to
be
be
okay.
You sound like somebody's granddaddy.
It kind of worked out.
What the boy name?
But it seems like there is a promotion somewhere. There is a promotion, but I think everybody taking their chance on the next big thing, and it just happened to be her, and because everything fell into place and she played her cards right.
Right.
You
I'm
know?
just saying, if somebody's saying, man, all these reality shows that was out for a minute, nobody became big. Now
True.
she became big. I can actually make it on a reality show, even though these motherfuckers don't plan on making you big, but you have that
But
thought
I mean, you
of,
can go back to take that all the way back to the first Real World. I mean,
Yeah.
all of them were making it big. You know what I mean?
They still doing them shows too to this day.
They still doing those type, but I mean, but that's what all of this reality
started
stuff
from.
came
Yeah,
from.
it did
You know what I
start
mean?
with the
So-
real
I'm
world.
just saying, if I see a motherfucker that went that started off on a reality show and now they're winning a Grammy, I could start off.
They
on a
get your
reality-
ass
Right.
big ass
even
shit
if,
to drink.
I just think I know it's possible.
Because she was an unknown.
Right,
when
opposed
she-
to a motherfucker like all these motherfuckers
Yeah.
on here, ain't nobody made it past this.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, the
I
thing
just.
is-
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sam.
I'm sorry. That some of them just go off in different avenues that you all not familiar with. They don't. They some of them do kind of get back on either they are former celebrities that lost kind of fizzled out, and so they get back on to a certain degree, or they go, or these newer people come in and they just go in a different avenue, maybe in fashion or something else where you may not be as knowledgeable. So so it's not like it's just Cardi B's that only one. There is other ones. It's just they might not be known to you all like that because
Yeah. All right, we finna close this one out, y'all. This was pretty fucking good, and I don't want the backlash. I'm not knocking Cardi B. I think she's pretty cool. I heard her album, good production. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking her. Congratulations, Cardi. You know what I'm saying? But stop all that Nicki versus Cardi shit. That shit just stupid as fuck.
LeVizzle is knocking Russell. Though.
That's keeping Nicki
For the
relevant.
record.
And on that note, man, we out.
Nicki Minaj.
Stezo's thought of the day.
Man, once again, let me say thank you. And that's just not from me. That's from the whole cast. Everybody, thank you for tuning in because we really appreciate and love that. I love the fact that you all are joining the Stezo Radio Facebook group. It's not a private group. It's just closed. You send us a request, we will accept you. It's not private. It's just closed. Big difference. Also, we have a new sponsor, Secret 7. It's an adult sexual foreplay game. And if you want to check that game out, you probably heard an interview, just go to www.secretvii.com. The VII is the Roman numerals. And when you order it, just tell them Stezo sent you. You can put Stezo Petty in the order. You can put Stezo Said in the order. You can also order this game on Amazon. Just let them know Stezo sent you, and you'll get a nice discount. But we just want to let y'all know, man. Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for buying the T-shirts. If you want the T-shirt, just check us out on StezoRadio.com. That's www. Get you a T-shirt. If you got a T-shirt, man, send us a photo. We will put you on the website. Seriously. We're not about, being bogus and being bougie. We love the support. So we want to show y'all. And if y'all want to fuck with us. And we out.